What's good, YouTube? My name's Akashi D World, aka the Well-Versed King, and today we're back with another video. Now, I know I'm late, but this is my personal top 25 strongest One Piece characters. This is a normal topic that goes on in the community, especially if you're a big One Piece fan like I am. So, with that being said, we're just gonna get straight into it. At number 25, I have Boa Hancock. Now, I have Boa at 25, not to show no disrespect, but at the same time, I'm giving her a lot of credit because there's not really that many strong female One Piece characters. And to be honest with you, I think Boa, and I'm pretty sure everybody considers Boa the second strongest woman in the series, right after Big Mom. So 25, though it may seem kind of low, it's setting a good bottom level for what's to come in the future. And quite honestly, I think 25 is pretty strong. At 24 is Shiryu. Now, I know a lot of people may think that that's crazy, but the thing about it is I can't really give Shiryu too much credit because we don't really know too much. Yes, we know that he was comparable to Magellan. He obviously has got stronger over time, especially because he acquired the invisible fruit. When it comes to Shiryu, I can't really give him too much credit because we haven't really seen what he can do. The Blackbeard pirates, like, they have clout because of Blackbeard, but then when it comes to like a lot of their individual feats, they don't really have a lot of individual feats. Really, the only one with like good feats aside from Blackbeard is Aokiji. Other than that, the other ones haven't really done anything notable. As of right now, I can't give Shiryu any more gas than he has. So at number 24, it's gonna be Shiryu of the Rain. At 23, we have Queen the Plague. Queen the Plague is... he's a second commander, but he's a different second commander because it's like he never really gave you that intense energy, but at the same time, his strength shouldn't be underestimated because he's still quite strong, especially stronger than a lot of people than we think. Maybe a goofy, he may hit people with the zoom, but at the same time, Queen is still strong. He's still a second commander for a reason. I think at 23 is a really good place to put Queen because it puts him above people like Boa, but at the same time, it still puts him under the upcoming heavy hitters. So I think 23 for Queen is good. At number 22, we have my nigga Don Quixote, Do Flamingo. That right there were my favorite characters. But I can't just boost him up because of bias. Truthfully, honestly, I think Don Flamingo is way stronger than we thought. Yes, he was taken down by Gear 4 Luffy, but at the same time, you have to put into like perspective all the everything that was going on in that fight. Don Flamingo was down for the smoke with every single person. I haven't seen a nigga fight a whole island like that since really Kaido. Don Flamingo was down for the smoke with the entire island and wasn't really scared of nobody. And at the same time, there was so many different factors involved in that fight between him and Luffy, with Luffy getting bailed out, Luffy getting saved, having the other Coliseum people come and help. It's like there's too many factors going on, but we can't underestimate Don Flamingo's abilities because he still has Conqueror's Haki. He's aware of it and can use it at will. He has Ornament Haki. He has Observation, obviously. He has a strong Devil Fruit Awakening. He has like everything. Like, he has good mastery. He has a lot of experience in terms of fighting and skill. You can see it in him that he has a lot of experience in terms of the whole world, and he knows a lot about everything. But in terms of fighting and skill, for sure, he has a lot of experience. So, at number 22, we're gonna go with Don Flamingo. Number 21, we have my boy Vince Smoke Sanji. Sanji at 21, people may think, oh, why is Sanji so low? Sanji be stronger. Listen, bro, I'm not a Sanji glazer. I'm also not a Sanji hater. I fuck with Sanji. I'm just gonna keep it a stat with you. Sanji is tough, that's real. But there's people above him that I just feel like are stronger than him. And there's no disrespect because at the end of the day, we know what Sanji's gonna be. Sanji, by the time the series is done, hopefully, he should be maybe a top 15. You know what I mean? But as of right now, the people above him, I just feel like they're better than him, that they're stronger than him. But Sanji is strong. He still took down Queen as a second commander. But then when I put, in my head, if I put Sanji in simulation and I put him against someone like maybe King, I don't think he's beating King. I don't know. I don't think he's beating King, especially if it's the King we saw from the anime. But he was literally like a final boss. I don't think Sanji's beating King, honestly, in my opinion. So Sanji at 21 may seem disrespectful, but I think that's pretty good. At number 20, I have to give it to useless Captain Kidd. My fault. Useless Captain Kidd. Being at 20, I think that's good enough for him. He's strong. He's strong. He has a 3 billion bounty. We have to give him his credit. But at the same time, dog took a lot of L's. Like, he's taken a lot of these and not enough W's. And quite honestly, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's like I'm not even the one doing it to him. Really, if anything, he has to blame Oda. Because I would love to give him some credit. But then when you get one tap, not granted, it is Shanks, but when you get one tapped right after taking a dub, it kind of balances out, kind of humbles you. At the same time, Kaido had you in the back looking like a slave, bro. And it's Black History Month, and Kaido, I ain't gonna lie with you, Kaido had you looking like you were black from back in the day. I'm not gonna lie with you, bro. So, I don't know. So, at number 20, I have Eustace Captain Kidd. At number 19, we have Marco. Man, Marco really surprised me. I feel like Wano gave me more of Marco than I thought I needed. But at the same time, after I got it, I was appreciative of it because Marco's a good right hand. Marco's very clutch and he's a good right hand. But at the same time, we always thought that he lacked strength and because in Marineford everything was kind of died down and then he got rocked the fuck out of the sky by Garp. So Marco was kind of well, let me say I slept on Marco. But he proved his strength. He proved that there was a reason why he was Viper's second commander. Because he was 2v1 in Queen and King. And he was holding his own. Granted, they kept coming back, but that's just because they're ancient zones. But he was holding his own against a 2v1 against Queen and King. And you can say, oh well, Saudi did the same thing. Yes, but Marco did that more often and did it better. At the same time, as well as all the other abilities we know he has. Plus experience. All of this goes in to kind of solidify his strength. We're not going to say he's one of the strongest because we still got to give him his L's, bro. Ace died, Viper died, and he got rocked by Blackbeard. We still got to give the nigga his L's. So at 19, we have Marco. At number 18, we have King. Man, King's tough. I fuck with King. Heavy. His whole character, the black skin, the white hair, his whole character is tough. It's a cool ass character. And the anime really put into perspective how strong he is. Because the manga is kind of hard to follow the panels every now and then. But when it comes to the anime, we really got to see how strong King is. He's literally a walking disaster. That's why he called King the Wildfire. He's a walking disaster. And to be honest with you, there's not a lot of people who can take that walking disaster. Except for the people above him, but there's not a lot of people who can take that walking disaster. So being at 18 out of the entire world is understandable. King is a menace. King is strong as hell. And his fire is overpowered. It can melt just like lava. So King is cracked. At number 17, we have my dog Trafalgar D. Water Law. Cool ass nigga. I fuck with Law. I ain't gonna lie with you. Tough. It's tough for him. I mean, you got that Eustace Captain Kidd. I mean, bad luck. I mean, right after taking a dub, you gotta get balanced with an L. It's just what it is, bro. But I fuck with Law. His powers are cracked. Law has some of the craziest feats. We know this. I think as a character, Law is one of the best characters Oda's ever made in terms of coolness and everything. But we can't boost him. I gotta keep it a style. I can't boost him. Already giving him 17 is really, really, really good. He's a new gen. One of the worst generation. He's a new gen. 3 billion bounty. But at the end of the day, there's only so much he can reach. And maybe if he had a better crew, maybe if we didn't have a shit crew that was so terrain based, maybe he would have been able to excel or reach higher levels or something. So at 17, I have Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. At number 16, we have Roronoa Zoro. Honestly, I could just stop right there because when I say Zoro, I don't feel like a lot of people should just argue with me or say anything back. But Roronoa Zoro at 16. You're gonna be wondering, bro, there's no way he's stronger than Law. Bro, he's stronger than Law. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck he's stronger than Law. You can say, oh, well, Law had better feats. Law was fighting Big Mom, and Zoro wasn't. Bro, Zoro cut Kaido. Zoro was clutch. Zoro blocked the fucking conquest of the sea. Zoro's in Wano, he's done enough, bro. He's done enough. King himself, 1v1 against King. I don't know if Law wants to 1v1 King. I don't think he wants to. That 1v1 against King was It's tough, bro. Zoro has proven throughout the series that he's gonna be essential. He's gonna be a big name. Kind of like how like when they look at Roger and they see Rayleigh, and Rayleigh's like standing side by side, and that's a big name you gotta respect. Zoro's gonna be a big name. Chasing after the title of the world's strongest swordsman is not an easy task, especially if you saw recently Monsters with Ryuma. We know that swordsmen should not be looked down on. Just because they're swordsmen and not the pirate king or something like that does not mean that they're weak. Swordsmen can be the strongest. So Ryuma, I'm pretty sure Ryuma being Zoro's ancestor, I'm pretty sure Zoro's not gonna end up weaker than Ryuma. It just doesn't make sense, and he's not gonna end up weaker than Mihawk. So at the end of the series with Zoro being stronger than Mihawk, we already know that he could potentially be in the top 6, top 5 at the end of the series. I can't say the same for Sanji, but I feel strongly that at the end of the series, Zoro could end up in the top 5. So, with that being said, I think right now, currently, Zoro is 16. Zoro is stronger than Law, Zoro is stronger than Kid, Zoro is stronger than Sanji. Just because they have their own crews does not mean that they're stronger than him, because it's said multiple times that Zoro could have been a captain. Zoro can be a captain with his own ship. So at number 16, I have Roronoa Zoro. 15, Katakuri. Katakuri in my eyes is the second strongest first commander. It just makes sense, bro. He really has everything. He has everything you need. Devil Fruit Mastery, Devil Fruit Awakening, like Haki, all three types, Conquerors, Ornament, Observation. And the observation is to the fucking moon, bro. To the fucking moon, bro. Nigga can see the future and consistently. As long as those cracked abilities are there, there's not a lot of people seeing Katakuri. There's nothing for me to really say. There's not a lot of people who want to see Katakuri. Like, that's it. There's not a lot of people, even King. I don't think King wants to see Katakuri. Not a lot of people want to see Katakuri. His powers are too cracked, and the fact that he's mastered at least one part of Haki, he puts him like leagues above. Yes, Zoro has, advanced Conquerors because, he can infuse it into his attacks. But still, the fact that you can understand that you have advanced observation and use it at will, it makes you too overpowered. We saw what happened to Kid. Future Sight is cracked. So, at number 15, I have Katakuri.